Hello world, welcome back to Accelerate and welcome to one heck of a parts haul video. Kenny's gone a bit nuts with the TT already. Now we did drop the car off to Glenn this morning, and if you haven't seen the previous video of the inspection, man, I wish I was there to rip that thing apart. But today is all about the parts and the build and everything like that, so let's get stuck in. Right, for those who don't know, Kenny here has just bought a Mk1 TT 225 BAM, and this is where it's going to get really interesting because... what have we got in front of us, cuz?
Right, we got a lot of parts.
Well, duh.
He is not joking.
Yeah, now obviously I'd already planned to buy these before the inspection.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the inspection cost me a lot of money. But I have got something else in the house, actually. I just got delivered this morning, so I'll go over that in a bit. But anyway,
this is new to me.
This lot.
I love this because this is just petrol heads logic.
Yeah.
But he knew he was getting the car inspected, but rather than thinking, oh, I'll save it for parts and needs, nah, we'll just buy mods, it's fine.
I'm ever so smart.
Mods are more important, obviously.
Yeah. Right, we're going to run through some bits we got here. So, I'm going to lead this. I want to know what have we got. This is the bit I'm most excited about, I got to be honest.
Yeah, so obviously any turbo car, air out as fast as possible.
Zoom, zoom.
So I've gone for a, obviously second-hand, gravity exhaust. Now this might be a bit controversial, or some people might be a bit like, oh, what the hell?
Yes,
because they have been known to have a few issues with fitment. Now I know this has been on a car.
That's the beauty of buying second hand.
Yeah, exactly. So everything's, I know, is good. It's also had the centre section cutouts between the tailpipes because there is a reducer on these from standard down to 2.5 or 2.25 inch.
Why? Yeah.
Because to make it back up to 3 inch. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I mean. Like, why?
Yeah. So the previous owner did actually do that to make it.
Yeah, so like we said, it's
restricted.
although it may be considered like not the best exhaust, but it's at least you know the worst thing with aftermarket exhaust or cheap exhaust is the fitment, as Kenny said. But we know this has been on a car, so we know. Well,
Yeah, in theory,
should be going on yours.
Well, that's another job for Glenn.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing Glenn a lot.
So we really are.
So we've got obviously tailpipes. You know what size they are? Like
4 inch.
They are 4, are they?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got 4 inch going into nicely sized back boxes.
Yeah. Now, once again, I did want something not too loud, obviously for track as well. So
Yeah.
I do believe that's a small resonator.
Yeah.
Yes, we have got a decat pipe as well.
3 inch all the way through. I can't
3
even
inch
mention that.
from the turbo back. So that's the down pipe. Now, we would usually fit this exhaust ourselves. We could, but...
On an MX-5 we could, but...
Yeah, well, it just fall off anyway. It's also rusted. But anyway, yeah, with this job on this car, it's subframe off. Now, to do that as well, it's easier on a ramp because you've got to drop the power steering. Everything's got to be moved on that just to get this part on.
For those who know TTs, if you've ever even seen a TT in your life, they are as tightly packaged as you think they are, because a little car like that, 4-wheel drive, there's not much room to play. So fair play, Glenn. You're going to be getting your hands dirty.
Yeah, so yeah, that's full exhaust system, turbo back, 3 inch, obviously to help with airflow.
Yeah, not only am I excited for the sound, this is going to be, it will help performance, especially with mapping and stuff like that. We are going to,
system.
We are going to be documenting as much as we can. We are dynoing it standard, and then through the steps, we'll see how many times we're going to dyno it as much as we can. But yeah, so very, very excited about that.
Yep.
Next, where should we go? Oh, right. Actually, no, let's go here first.
Okay, yep.
Before I trip over
As you can see, that is a intercooler.
Yep.
I had this off Reese on the road. He basically just said to me, look, have that for now.
Massive thanks for that.
Yeah, exactly. Now, the ones that are on the car at the moment, they're very small. There's 2 of them. So this, he was running on his Audi TT, and he was running 280 brake.
Oh.
So we know it'll do that.
Okay.
Obviously, there's something I'm going to upgrade later on.
Yeah, but freebies, everyone likes freebies.
Exactly. So I'm going to paint it all up and stuff, make it a bit tidier. So that will be on the front of it. I just got to order the hose kit for it now, which isn't too bad. It's about 60, 70 quid.
What colour are you painting it?
This is what I don't know yet.
See, the guy who had my Supra before me paid massive intercooler. He wanted it black to be subtle. I want people to know it's a turbo.
That's right. I'm definitely not doing black.
Oh, that's right.
I was thinking like red or something.
Oh, sweet.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Wicked.
So yeah.
Let's move along. What have we got there?
That is a Pro-Ram filter. As you can see, it's a very big one.
That is brand new. Oh, that's a lovely bit of kit. And I do like I'm a big fan of Pro-Ram.
Yes, I am. Their filters are amazing. You know, they really are. Obviously with a coupler, and we got a Cloude 9 heat shield, which obviously will help with performance.
Cool. Why is it? You could just have a bit of metal. That there makes it 10 times cooler.
This is it. Hey. Sorry.
God, I'm just a natural comedian.
Exactly.
Let's move along. Let's get the boring thing out of the way. You might be thinking, ooh, what's this?
It's an ashtray.
I like how you put this down.
Hey, ashtray. Yeah, so I just put that down. The previous owner gave me that because mine is, you probably noticed on my interior, it's the only thing that's really hanging down, and it looks, what the hell? It looks like it's, it looks shocked, doesn't it?
Yeah, so that's going to be hopefully a straightforward one.
Yeah, that's just one screw.
Yeah.
So,
Another exciting one, actually.
yeah, no, once again, people are going to go, oh my God, you go for Stance Plus. Look, I paid like 150 quid for this.
Yes.
I need the car at the moment to be higher because it's on those...
He's the only guy that's lower on a car to make it higher.
Look at the scrapes. That's my exhaust, the standard exhaust.
Okay.
So you imagine when I put a 3-inch pipe on it, there's not going to be much left of that.
It's going to get bigger, and he's not joking. And you'll see from previous cars, we've tried to explain to people the hill that you live on, but
They don't
it must
understand.
be... No, even this doesn't do it justice.
It doesn't, and this is when people are saying to me, you need to look. I can't. I physically can't.
I rip on him all the time because of how he drives these monster trucks, but I deep that he can't. He can't
I really
do it.
can't. But the other good thing as well, people don't understand when they're tracking their cars. You need suspension travel. You go slamming it, you haven't got that suspension travel to to benefit from using the shock absorber.
True. Depending on your driving style, because like the old touring cars, there's an argument there. Ooh, right, let's get talking. How do you set up your cars?
Yeah, I prefer that little bit of travel. Obviously, you've got a little bit of roll, which
Tom prefers his car. His MX-5 is a lot. So I've driven his on track now. It's a lot softer. I like stiff, solid. So you feel.
But you can get them stiffer anyway by changing certain parts. You can change your roll bar, it'll stiffen the rear, it'll stiffen the front.
Exactly what Tom says.
This is what
God, go out with Tom,
and you.
Damn it, Tom is a good driver. Right, anyway, before we have a domestic, let's move around here because there's some cool stuff here. What's this plank of wood on the floor?
This is a front lip. I was going to say why I put it at the front of the car, but yeah. Anyway.
We'll go from the front to the front, shall we?
Yeah, so this is a front skirt. It's just because there's not a lot available for the Mk1 TT styling-wise. Yeah. Okay, yes, I can go for a V6 front bumper. I'm not paying 750 quid for a bumper.
Ouch.
Exactly. No, hell no. I mean, that's
But let's be fair, these sort of splitters, they look race car anyway, especially if you put the little struts and
exactly,
stuff
and
on
it's got the proper cutouts and everything. So I mean, and once again, I had that pretty cheap off.
Yeah, let's say he did buy. There was a guy who was breaking a TT, really good bits on it. He did do Kenny like a bundle deal, which is why.
Yeah, I bought a lot of parts off him.
Yeah, so like maybe the Stance Plus wouldn't have been your choice, but like I said at the time.
But like the idea of the Stance Plus is just to get me through next year.
Yeah.
And then the year after, I will look at something like a Bilstein or a BC Racing
or something,
something like that. But for now,
or be a typical VAG guy and just put it on here.
Be careful with what you say.
Hell no.
I might have started something there, but anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
What's these?
They are spacers, as you can see by the wheels that are tucked under the arches. So these are the fronts. They're 15mm precision.
Good ones.
15mm spacers with the bolt kit, and they also come with locking nuts. They're the rears. They're 20mm.
Yeah,
so
that is going to be cool.
It is, yeah. Once again, it'll just change the visual of the car. It'll look a lot more.
They do, but yeah. Because they look muscly anyway because of the arches now. That's going to be cool.
So
Next,
that's something.
Another exciting one.
Yes.
Anything with Forge written on it, we like.
Yep, here we go. We have a Forge diverter valve.
So, very quickly in a nutshell, explain to all the normal boosted guys like me who just run dump valves, what is that?
For some reason, these, they don't like open atmosphere dump valves because of the PCV systems, the N249, all these different vacuum systems on the car. It's quite complicated, really, but this is designed, obviously, to, when the air is dispersed, it goes back into the system, so it's not wasted.
So that normal badoosh noise you get, I mean, we put one on my Cooper, didn't they? And it really didn't like it.
They hate it.
Because of how complicated and good their systems are, it is... Yeah, they strongly recommend running a diverter valve instead. Right, moving on. This
it's not an artery.
I was going to say it looks like something you'd operate on.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's that first?
This is the tip of the iceberg. No, they call it the tip. It's the turbo intake pipe.
It threw me off when you kept saying, I've bought a new tip. And I was like, what, exhaust tip?
Of what?
No, right, turbo intake pipe.
Yeah, it's the turbo intake pipe, once again, bag thing.
And again, my intake pipe on my Turbo MX-5, it's just got one pipe. That's got...
This is why we're on about the diverter valve. Now, it obviously goes on one side of this. You've got the PCV and the hockey puck that comes off the other one. There's a breather on it. Exactly.
That's
why it's like that.
Yeah, so this is going to be fun.
Yeah, now this is a Badger 5 silicon. I've obviously gone in red. As you can probably notice, I'm going to go red theme. I'm saying that.
Because there's nothing else red here. That makes sense.
Yeah, totally, yeah. But no, I have ordered the... there's another crankcase breather pipe. Which I've also, no, it's not over there. But I've ordered that. That's due today. So once again, that's another pack. So I've also ordered the stainless clamps to go with this.
Nice.
But yeah, apparently it's a bit of a pain to fit, but not.
Dude, everything looks like a pain to fit on this thing.
Yeah, well, right. So yeah.
What have we got next? This is like a jumble sale. It's great. Right, what's this?
That's a fuel pump. But That's a Sytec. I think it's called Sytec.
How's it spelled?
Sytec.
Oh, so, yeah, I think Sytec. Someone
Yeah.
correct us.
Now there it is in there. So that we've got our upgraded fuel pump.
So beauty again, buying second hand. We know what the car was running and everything, but it's all been swapped over already. Although it is pretty straightforward. I've done it on my MX-5.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, you can see there's like 2 hoses come off and some electrical connectors, and that's pretty much it. But all we now need to do is take mine out and just put this one back in with one plug.
We like nice and
2
simple.
pipes. Exactly, yeah. Now, one thing you have got to make sure you do, put the pipes on the right way around.
Yeah, that does help, especially on bad cars. doesn't it?
Sorry, yeah, my Jetta, I still have nightmares about that. Big time. So,
What's this? Oh, this is an interesting one, actually. I think I'll have to get to this side because of the lighting.
now we have a boost gauge.
Yes, so it's actually an analog and a digital one because Kenny's greedy.
Yeah, it is. Now, once again, you need a boost gauge in your car to make sure everything's happy and...
Especially when you move into the mapping side of it, you're going to be modifying it, so...
Yeah, now I know already my car's got a few boost leaks.
Yes, which is obviously...
tested.
Yeah, it's down with line now.
So this will obviously help indicate anything like that later on. This is actually, for this, it replaces the vent in the centre. Well, you can put it in any vent you want.
Yeah.
I'm obviously going to go for where the steering
The
wheel
passenger side one furthest
Yeah, and away from you so I can't see it. I'm like... So yeah, anyway, but all you have to do is 3D printed. You get the ring.
One ring to rule them all.
I was going to say the Lord. Yeah, you got to just take the ring off basically and glue it to that. So yeah, that'll be a nice little touch. That's another nice little video. I got ordered some vacuum line for that, which will be in red. So see, there is red stuff coming. Before you give me more crap.
So I think that about covers it for this haul.
Yeah.
I mean,
hang on. Wait.
Oh, no, it's not.
There's more! But wait! There's more!
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, so from the inspection video, you probably have noticed how wonky my wheels were on the back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
So
dude, that
these-
was bad.
Terrible, isn't it?
This,
I keep saying Superflex, it's Strongflex. Yeah.
yeah, boy, they are polybush rear trailing arm bushes.
They are. Now, good thing about these, they do 2 different types. They do a yellow one, which is more track, well, 100%
Solid,
track.
yeah.
And they do these ones, which are like
More
street.
pliable, yeah.
Yeah, now, once again, I want to be able to use a car on track, but I also want to be able to use it on the road.
We are planning some road trips, so
Yes.
I'm doing the same with mine. Like I could have gone solid mounts and stuff, but I'm toning mine back a little bit from my yellow one because we are doing more road trips, and you guys have already been asking about the road trips, so you guys are class. Honestly, the ones we've got coming up now, I think everyone's seen how good the NC, the Accelerate 500 was, and people want to get involved now, which is amazing. We will keep you updated on that, guys.
Yeah, we will. So yeah, that basically is the replacement bush.
Yeah.
Don't know which way they go, but anyway, we will when we take it apart. But yeah, I fitted these in my EP3.
I had them in my E36 as well, the rear trailing arm bushes.
Well, the good thing about these, everyone's Powerflex. Yes, Powerflex are very, very good. These are exactly the same. I've actually watched. Don't you start that? I've
Someone
done a
on
lot
there
of
is gonna
research.
start it.
They crack on. I've done a lot of research, and it was once again mainly the BM guys who have done comparisons to these and Powerflex, and they have said there is no difference whatsoever. You look
Apart
at
from the price.
Yeah, there is. It's about
mad.
£30 cheaper.
Wow.
It makes a difference. Now,
does.
once again, polyurethane is polyurethane. Yeah, it is.
Different qualities, but I agree. I know
Yeah.
you've done research into that company, which is
I have,
completely
and
agree
I've
with.
used
Yeah.
them. They weren't squeaky. They weren't.
Yeah,
there was nothing
yeah.
wrong
So
with them,
I completely agree with you.
So yeah, there you go. So screw you all wrong.
Yeah, I think that about, like I said, that wraps it up for this one, just to show you guys what is coming. If you're still here in the video, thank you very much, by the way, but I do want to say quickly, it's been a bit all over the place at the moment. We've had I know we always say we've had so much going on, but stuff like this now, this is building up the content. The MX-5 is getting done soon. I got a deadline.
No, it's not.
I got a deadline for Christmas to get it rolling.
Yeah.
So it's what I'm trying to say, guys, is our normal content is coming back. I'm going to be freezing my ass off in this garage, fitting these
Whinging
bits.
and moaning.
Yeah, whinging and moaning
like
as we
you was last
do.
year.
The features obviously are coming back soon, but yeah,
They are,
this
but
is-
unfortunately now, that time of year, obviously we've had a lot of cancellation, and I
Yeah.
mean a lot of cancellations. So
to the point where we haven't really bothered.
we haven't bothered booking anything else in now
No.
because there's no point, obviously, with the weather.
Because it gets
So-
stressful because we're trying to keep the content up for you guys. We're getting cancelled, and me personally, it feels like we're letting you guys down, and I can't.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
does,
hack
you
that,
know.
it doesn't
But it's,
matter.
unfortunately, it is out of our hands. Obviously,
Yeah.
people do have issues with their cars.
Yeah, we understand that.
You know, it is what it is. But this is the reason
this-
why I have bought a TT
And yeah,
And
a standard
I bought
one.
a lot of stuff because once again, going back to the other video, the original, I said I could have bought one forged.
I know, it was lovely
But
as well.
I know it was.
It was really nice.
But once again, we wouldn't have been able to do all this. And that's the idea of the winter, is to give time to do a build.
Of course, that's what everyone does.
So this is where the content's going to lie.
We're dragging you guys along.
But at the moment, yeah, like I said, I haven't had no fun with the car because it's got so many issues.
Yeah.
I'm seeing so many. This niggly little things. They're nothing
it's not
major.
dangerous, but
It's not. But once again, when it's all up to par, we can start with all this stuff then. That's why I said with Glenn today. Now, time belt, water pump, Haldex fix, and hopefully maybe the clutch.
Glenn really knows his stuff, doesn't he? I cannot
does. You met him
recommend
today,
that.
didn't you? So-
I met him for the first time, and even in the 10 minutes I met him, man, he knows his stuff. It's nice to meet a fellow nerd, but he is a VAG nerd, so if you guys got VAG car, honestly, give him a shout.
Yeah, pop him and
He'll
see
sort
him.
you out.
He's good to go.
But yeah, for this one, I think we'll leave it there. So good to see you guys again, and I just can't wait to get stuck into all this stuff that we normally do. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bam! Get it?